Hey guys, Richard here. So in this video I want to talk to you about WarriorPlus. Now this isn't the usual type of video that people will have where just go along and grab any old link and start promoting it and earn money. This is going to be a bit more of an honest video about what this platform actually is and what the type of products on it actually are. So if you're a complete beginner, this is going to be very useful to you to give you a different type of view about what WarriorPlus is all about. Now this isn't all negative, guys. There is some very good products on WarriorPlus, but there's also a lot of rubbish on WarriorPlus. So in my channel, as you know, I'm very honest about the way that I review products, and I want to do the same thing with WarriorPlus. Now this is going to be a series of videos. On this one, all I'm going to do is kind of give you an overview of the site itself, so you've got a good feel for the types of things that WarriorPlus will deliver. And also I'm going to give you a method that I actually use to promote really any type of affiliate products online, so that you can go ahead and start implementing those kind of strategies which I find more successful for making your affiliate commissions. So guys, if you haven't been over to our channel before, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a series of videos in this playlist that go through various ways to actually promote WarriorPlus products, and also the different types of traffic that you can use to promote these types of products. And guys, if you want to learn all about affiliate marketing, don't forget to hit the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and there you'll find a free action plan that'll take you through the whole process step by step. So let's just jump straight into WarriorPlus. Now this is the actual main website. You'll find it over on WarriorPlus.com. And if you're completely new, this is a marketplace that allows vendors to actually put their digital products so that you as an affiliate can come along and actually promote them. Now there's a couple of aspects to this. I could use this site to just come along and actually buy a product myself if I wanted to, or I can actually come along here and grab some affiliate links that I can then go ahead and promote. So this is the main page, and basically it is a very popular website. Most of the products in the make money online type niche will come from this network. Now what these products usually are is kind of your churn and burn, cheaper type products that, quite frankly, most of them are here today and gone tomorrow, and most of them don't actually work. But the idea is that a lot of people will put these various strategies up here that are supposed to make you a lot of money very quickly, and most of them aren't that very good quality, and most of them don't work. But there is some nice products on this network that are worth promoting. So it is a good thing to have in your business, because there are some things here that could be useful for you. So what you'll need to do, first of all, if you've never been over to the WarriorPlus.com website, is actually register. And all you need to do is come up here, and you'll find on your version there'll be a register there. Name, email address, that kind of usual thing to register. And then you'll need to actually go in and set up your merchant account to actually get paid. Now that's usually either a PayPal account that you're linking up, or you can get paid directly into your bank account. So here we are. Once you actually come straight in, the first thing you'll see is this menu up here, and you've got the marketplace here, you've got the vendor tab here, and you've got an affiliate tab there, and then over on the right hand side here you've got your actual username, and then underneath your username you have your purchase history. Now this is the products you've actually purchased from WarriorPlus. You've got the WarriorPlus wallet, which is the way that they actually keep your money so that you go ahead and request it. So what you usually do is you have a threshold of earnings before you go ahead and actually pull them from the WarriorPlus wallet. Now again, this is a very similar thing to networks like ClickBank, JVZoo, Pay Kickstart, all doing a very similar thing. They're just making it easy for vendors to actually upload products and people to then go ahead and promote. So on the actual home screen, you'll see the deal of the day. Now this is obviously a current product that's being released at the moment, so you can go ahead and check that out. You can actually come and search then for particular products. So if you have a particular product that you want to search for, you put the keyword in there. If you've got a vendor you want to search for, let me just put a vendor in here that I want to search for their particular products. You can come down and just put a keyword in there and go ahead and search for their products. Now JK Dowdle is somebody that has very good products, and I'm going to actually briefly show you how to go ahead and see the types of ratings these guys have got. but I know that this guy does very, very good quality products. You can go ahead and hit top products, and these are all of the products that are currently being released and are actually selling the most on the platform. So again, there's another way that you can go ahead and find products very quickly that you can either purchase or you can go ahead and be an affiliate for. Now obviously this is where you need to start researching a little bit and figuring out how good these actual products are, which is something I'll talk to you about as we get into the next piece of this video. Now again, you can do this over 30 days. You can find a lot of information on here. Then you have some categories here. Now there is various categories on this marketplace, but to be honest, most of the products released on here are around the make money online area, which are a mixture of software and tutorial type products that people release on a regular basis to show you various strategies for making money online. Now, the kind of caveat to that is a lot of these strategies are quite honestly BS and don't work. So you've got to be very, very careful. Now, I'm the type of marketer who will only actually promote something that I know that works. So I don't actually promote many things off the WarriorPlus network. So it all depends how you want to do this, guys. I've seen a lot of videos about WarriorPlus that actually say just go ahead and grab any old link on there, and as long as it's got more than 1,000 sales, they're good to promote. But you've got to think about this as a real business. And if you follow me and you follow any of my strategies, I talk about having a real business online and not a business that's going to go ahead and actually try and con others to pay you money. That's not my style at all. So having said that, what you can do is go through these various categories. You figure out what type of products you want to go ahead and promote. Then you have some various alerts here, which are basically products that they want to advertise to you. Then you have the deal of the day, which if I go to the deal of the day, it will take me over to this Zoom killer and it'll give me more information about this Zoom killer, okay? Which is a software that's been released very recently. Second thing along is the vendor tab. Now, as a complete beginner, you may not really need to know much about this vendor tab until you're ready to actually put products in here. But there's a whole range of things that it allows vendors to do, including actually putting their products in, tracking their customers, tracking transactions, stats, all different things. Also affiliates. Obviously, once you become their affiliate, they like to track you as well so they can communicate with you. There's various things that the vendors have on here that allow them to actually manage the products that they put on. So that's really cool if you're a vendor. And then affiliates, this is the piece where most beginners kind of gravitate towards WarriorPlus first to see, because they want to see what kind of products they can promote. So let's just jump over to the dashboard first. Now, I'm not currently promoting anything on WarriorPlus, so I'm not going to have some kind of extravagant earnings on here for you, because my affiliate promotions are all being done on Pay Kickstart at the moment, which is another network which I'll do another video on. But this is the actual dashboard. Now, once you start promoting, you'll start seeing some stats here, and when you make commissions, you'll see the number of hops that you've had for your various affiliate offers, the number of sales, the number of earnings, and then any other earnings that you have on top of that from JV contracts and referrals. So this is where your actual money will all be for this particular month. You can see I have in the past actually promoted things, but at the moment I'm not promoting anything on this network. Now, as far as the offers are concerned, this is the products that you can go ahead and ask for approval to promote. Now, this is a similar thing. You can go and search by these offers by keyword, by vendor name. They have this by pulse score, but you can have it by launch date, and this tells you the ones that are actually being released right now. So if I search by that, this is now October in 2020, and you'll see that these are obviously in date order. So you can see which are actually new and you can promote now. Now, there is kind of a slight issue with some of these products that are new. The vendors don't always like to give complete beginners access to the products when they're brand new and they're being launched. They like to have seasoned affiliates with a bit of a track record to actually go ahead and promote them. And the reason for this is as follows. Let's take the secret email system as an example. These are the stats of this particular product. Now, this was released on the 28th of September. It's had 7,500 sales. It's got a 17% conversion rate. And this is the thing that they don't want to be affected when a product first gets released. It's called visitor value. And what this is earnings per click. Now, if you've got some beginners on here and they're not going to send high quality traffic down to the product, or they're going to have some random people clicking on it that are not going to buy and they don't really understand what they're doing, it could affect the earnings per click. And this is what actually gets a lot of the bigger affiliates on board once you have high earnings per click. So you'll see here, this one's actually $3.48, and there's one here that's actually relatively new as well called Profit Meat, and that's $8.42, and that's actually that funnel product we saw as the deal of the day. So at the moment that's $8.92 per click, and that's what you would expect to see if you were running a campaign with this. So then you have the average sale, you have a refund rate here, and then you have this overall pulse score, which is actually an indication. This is kind of reminds me of Gravity and ClickBank, of how much activity there is around this product at the moment, and how many other affiliates are making sales, etc. And they call it the pulse score, and this just tells me that there is a lot of affiliates actually being active around this particular product. Now, obviously the secret email system is one of the good products. I know that because I've actually done some research into it myself, and I will actually do a review on this. Then there's a lot of other products here that are maybe not so good. But so how do you actually know? How do you know whether a product is good or not good? Well, one thing you can do is actually go ahead and start researching the product. So the first thing you would do is go over to the sales page and just take a look at the actual sales page. You just click on it. We'll see here on the right hand side this view sales page, and this will actually open a different tab, and you can go over to the sales page and then get a feel for what the product actually is. Now remember, if you're going to start thinking about promoting this, you want to make sure that you're comfortable with promoting it. So you can just go over to the sales page, and this is basically an email marketing product, and this is a pretty good sales page. There's no real over the top information on here, and I know for a fact that this vendor, Matt Back, is very, very popular and extremely experienced. So I know this is going to be a good product to actually go ahead and promote. So this is an example really of a good sales page. I'm going to show you an example maybe of a bad one in a second. And the other things you have on here is you have some information as an affiliate that you could use to actually promote it. So you have this information here that tells you what it is. Then you also have some more information here that allows you to take some email swipes to actually use in your campaigns. Now these are always good to actually have as a base, so you can go ahead and rewrite a lot of these, because a lot of people will have the same emails and use as your emails. Now I'll go into this when I actually go into how to actually promote these, but these are the kind of emails that you can go ahead and use. But I would use my own spin on them. I wouldn't just go ahead and use them as they're written. So this is kind of the overall summary of the product, and you can actually go through the funnel here, and you can actually go ahead and look at the funnel in more detail here with the various prices. Now if you're going to do a review on this, this is great information for you to have, because it's always good to give people an idea of what the upsells are for any particular product. So you can see the funnel here. Now if I actually wanted to go ahead and request approval on this, what I would do is just press request approval, and I'd say I want it to go straight into my WarriorPlus wallet, and I'll actually request to get the link to go ahead and promote this particular offer. And what I would do in this case is actually explain a little bit about myself and then go ahead and request the offer. So in this case I'll do it. So here I'll just ask to be approved. Now again, if you're a complete beginner, I wouldn't just go ahead and ask to be approved and not put any kind of information down here. Now another good tip on here is, if you're a complete newbie, you can go ahead and do a quick video of yourself just explaining to Mike, in this case the vendor, who you are and how you're going to go ahead and promote this particular offer. I wouldn't just go ahead and just blankly request the offer, because again, the vendor is very careful with his EPCs, or in this case his visitor value, because he wants to make sure he's encouraging other people to go ahead and promote the offer, and he wants them to see the stats are very good. So I'm going to just leave it at that, and I'm going to request this offer. There you go, this is automatic approval on this one, and I can go ahead and use these links. Now sometimes it takes a little bit more time than that, because they're in launch. Now this has been launched for a while now, so it's obviously now evergreen. Again, the only other things really to think about on here is when you do have your links, if when you go over to link details, your link is actually here that you would go and promote. Now I wouldn't actually use that one. I would actually go to something like Pretty Links and make it look better, but this is the link that would take you to the sales page and then get you a commission. Now the other thing you can do here, which is again another step on, which I do have a video on, around how to develop killer bonuses, which I'll leave in the description below, you can actually add a bonus page URL that your customers will get in their email once they purchase an offer. So again, you can go ahead and add that bonus page URL that you've created in here. But if you're a complete beginner, don't worry about that to start with. You've got nothing really to offer. You can start by thinking about how you can drive traffic to these particular links. So I would save that for now, and that's going to be my link that I would use to actually promote. So if I just go back to the actual page itself, here are all of the various offers that you can go ahead and request to promote. Now, the way that you know which of these offers you've actually been approved for is you actually come to this icon here, all offers, and you just ask it to search on the approved only. And you'll see then all of these various offers that you've been approved for in the past. So you can get all of the links for these various offers that you've already been approved for. Again, I'll come to this Thumb Blaster one. If I get that link, I could use that link straight away to go ahead and start promoting this. Now, sometimes there's various parts of the product that you can go ahead and promote, which this is the case in this one. You've got various versions that you can go ahead and promote, but essentially a lot of the time you just got this link. So that's how you find the ones that you've already been approved with. Now, the other things you've got on here is your stats. So if you're making sales, you get your stats. You've got your transactions here. You can figure out all of the different transactions that have been made. You've got some contests here which are always interesting. It allows you to see the various affiliate contests that you can actually go in once you're a bit more experienced. Now, if I just come over to here and look at this top one as an example, what usually happens on a launch is that the actual vendors run a contest to encourage affiliates to actually mail their particular lists and get sales. And this is where you would have information around the contest that gives the various things that they can actually win. So if I just go back, I'm going to go back. That's not a very great example. Let's come to this ignition one. You can see here the actual commission ignition main contest. First place is $500. Second place is $250. Third is $100, etc., etc. Now that kind of encourages people, and some of these bigger launches that you get from some of these folks, they get a lot of money for actually coming first place in affiliate contests, and that's all a way of getting people to encourage people to actually go ahead and promote these various offers. Last thing on here is the actual launch calendar. Now, the launch calendar itself is pretty busy on WarriorPlus, as you can see. And this will just tell you exactly what products are being launched on what day in the month. And obviously you can actually adjust this by month or week. And then you can just come along here and go, right, I want to have a look at this one. And then immediately it'll open the information on that particular product, which in this case was the Easy 6-Figure Profit. And as this is a relatively new product, you can go ahead and look at the JV page on this, and it's got more information on the JV page. So let me show you that as an example. The JV page is the page that the vendor provides affiliates with more information and more tools to actually promote their particular offers. Now, this was actually released on Monday the 5th of October, and I don't know why that's so squashed. And then you have various things on here, like you have the funnel, and then you should have some promo tools. You've got the swipes here, you've got some bonuses you can give out here. And then usually on these JV pages, you can also use various images on the pages to actually promote. So there's another way of actually getting some more information as an affiliate that you can use to promote these various offers. So just jump back over to the calendar. I want to show you one of the products that's got an upcoming release. So let's go to one that is very, very close to this date. So I just go to Instagram Reels and have a look at this. You'll see on here there is going to be a JV page. Now, Instagram Reels is coming out very, very soon. So again, you can go ahead and request your approval here. You can look at the various stats of fire launchers themselves, the vendors, to see what kind of vendors they are. And I'm going to show you another way of doing that now. And then you can also look at the JV page here. Now, if I click on this JV page, it'll bring you over to the main JV page, which is where the vendors provide information that the affiliates can use. And on this, you get all sorts of information like demos, you can get email swipes, you can get images that you can use in your promotion, all sorts of different things that you can use to actually promote these various offers. So these are very, very good resources for you, especially as a beginner, that you can use to actually build up your review pages or your bonus pages, whatever you're going to use to actually promote these various products. So as I said at the beginning of the video, there is a lot of rubbish being sold on this network, quite honestly. The WarriorPlus marketplace itself is nothing wrong with the way it works, and the actual functionality and all of that stuff is really, really good. But a lot of the products on it are quite poor. It's a lot of churn and burn type products. They're very, very cheap type products, and they're kind of get rich quick products. But the way they kind of get out of being sold as get rich quick products is that they have a disclaimer on every single product saying you're not going to make any money. But let's face it, when you have some of these sales pages that I see on these things, then they're being sold to make you think you're going to get rich very quick. So let's have a look at this type of one. Set and forget is called. Just set and forget. Builds up 4 passive income streams every single day, and then it just talks about how much you can earn. So that, to me, that's a get rich quick type product. But how do I know whether this vendor is actually selling good quality products? So if I just come along and I just click on the vendor name on the front screen, you'll go to their actual profile and you'll be able to see all of the various products that these vendors are releasing. Now, a lot of these products will also have reviews. So as you see here, this is just one of the vendors. He makes a lot of sales, and he's got about 211,000 sales. And these are all of the various products that have been sold. Now, I would obviously look at the reviews when you've had a good number of people actually review it, not just some of the smaller ones. I would look at some of the reviews that have had good amounts of reviewers. Now you see here, this one, UGen Bots, I reviewed that myself. It's not very good. It's 2 stars. This one is 2 stars. This one is 1.5 stars. It's had 355 reviews. This one is 2 stars. So quite frankly, guys, this vendor is not somebody I would actually actively promote. I'd review the products, but I wouldn't actually promote them. So if I just go to another one as an example, this is a good way that you can think about what type of products do I actually want to promote from these types of networks. Do I want a business that is promoting products that clearly don't work to others? Or do I want something that's more sustainable than that? So let's just go to another one. Let's go to this WP Bance Froggle. Same thing. He's had slightly less sales. He's had 3 stars. And he's getting about 3.5 out of 5, which is getting better. You know, it's getting better as a vendor, because remember, a lot of these reviews will be left by people that wanted their money back and maybe didn't get it. You know, there is always a reason somebody leaves a review. But, you know, this is a slightly better vendor. But it's a good way that you can go ahead and search for quality products on this site. I ignore all of this stuff because these are just through sales. So the more sales they get, obviously, the more popular WarriorPlus will find them. And I'm going to show you an example of a good vendor now. And I'm going to show you the example that I searched for right at the beginning of the video. So I want to show you an example of a guy called J.K. Dowdle. And again, I just click on his name here. And all of these are the same thing, guys. You just click on the products. You can get all that information I discussed earlier. You can go over to the various JV pages. You can get information off them. But if you look at this sales record, 16,000 sales, 4 out of 5 stars. And these are the types of products that a good vendor will produce. So this has obviously had 5 stars. This has had 4 stars. This has had 4 stars. This has had 5.5, 4.5 stars. So, you know, this guy, I know for a fact, actually produces very, very good products. So again, guys, you need to do a little bit of research before you decide what type of products you want to promote. I'm not telling you what type of products that you promote. It's your own business. It's completely up to you. But this is how you do all of the groundwork to understand what type of products are actually worth promoting. So let's jump into my funnel now. And I'm actually going to show you how we actually go about promoting one of these types of products successfully. So what you have here is the various types of traffic that you can get over to your pages to promote these products. Now, the way that a lot of people do it when they're first beginning is they'll get some form of traffic. Let's say they're using Facebook, and they'll just directly link over to the WarriorPlus sales page, which intuitively you think is the best thing to do, because people will come over to this sales page and actually purchase the product. Great. What happens a lot of the times, though, is people don't naturally go ahead and purchase this product straight away. They could be busy, they could be on a bus, they could be on their way to work, could be looking after their kids, lots of different reasons that people get distracted. And once they've gone through your link over to this sales page, you're very unlikely to see them again. So the better way to do this is to actually send them over to a landing page that you have created. Now that could be a landing page with bonuses on, or it could be a landing page that just has more information and a review about the product. You have to have some way of getting them over to that landing page where you go ahead and collect the information of those folks before they go ahead and buy. Now the ideal thing is to have some kind of capture form that you capture email addresses before they go ahead and buy the main offer. Why do you do that? Well, because then you don't have this issue that you'll never see that person again. Once you have their email address, you can go ahead and communicate with those folks and get them interested in that product that they were obviously interested enough in to click that link. And you can get a second and third opportunity to promote those products to them. So this is a much better way to actually go ahead and promote any kind of affiliate offers online. Now these traffic sources are completely up to you. Now I'm actually going to do some more videos in this playlist about the various ways that you can get traffic over to your landing page, but essentially this kind of technique works much better than having a direct link to the sales page. Now you will get the odd sale by doing that, but the reality is you'll lose that person forever and you'll never get their information to be able to promote other goods to them at a later date. So this is the best way of actually promoting this. Now I have got a video which I'll link to in the top right hand corner of your screen now and down in the description that'll explain how to build a landing page. So if you're interested in doing that, you can go ahead and watch that video. Very, very straightforward. But essentially guys, this is the method that you should be using, and this is the method that I teach other affiliates to use to promote affiliate offers online. Now guys, as I said at the beginning of the video, I am going to do more videos in this playlist, so don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release those videos. I hope this video was valuable to you. The idea was just to give you an overview of WarriorPlus and all of the different things that you can do on this particular marketplace. Now if you do want to learn more about affiliate marketing, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads. There is a completely free resource there that'll take you through all aspects of building your business so that you can go ahead and promote affiliate offers online. So until next time guys, take care.